Rosie welcomes you to Wiener Wonderland 2018 to 2019. And let's see if we can see Rosie. Let me see. This is Rosie, but she's not so good at the camera. Oh, she kind of, here, Rose. Look up. There you go. That's Rosie Lone Star. She's a rescue from Texas. She was advertised as being a 15-pound mini, but she's far from mini. But bigger in Texas and more to love. But we have different scenarios. Little Westy here is saying Feliz Navidad. So it's a Wiener Wonderland, but Rosie has friends everywhere she goes, and so do these Dachsies. And they're wishing you a meowy Christmas. Rosie gets excited. She loves to meet everybody that comes to visit. Are soon to be walking in a Wiener Wonderland, of course. Here's our little mini Wiener Wonderland. And this little guy here is skiing. Maybe he's hitting the bunny trail. And this fellow here has his nice ski goggles on as well. And of course, all of those guys are going to dachshund through the snow. It's December 23rd, so I hope these two pups got their letters into Santa on time. They'll soon find out. The one wants to chase the squirrel, but he knows Santa needs to get his letter. I know we're jumping ahead, but this is the frontmost part of the yard, and these three pups are wishing you a Happy New Year. When I first got this one dog, I tried painting him brown to match Rosie, but he washed off after a few rains, so he's kind of muddled, and he's a dog of shame. It says, plays in mud puddles. Rosie likes walking in her own Wiener Wonderland here. So here's one who is quite chilly. Baby, it's cold outside, she says. And her pup must be pretty warm-hearted because he doesn't seem to mind the cold at all. I know technically this one's a corgi, but my neighbor had a dachshund and he liked to put his ears straight out, so this one kind of reminds me of that. Rosie's checking out the one pup. And Santa's smart. He has his own dachshund puppy with him. Rusty always had his ears straight out. He got the biggest kick out of that. This is a new one this year with a pup and more puppies. And then here's a surprise. The first few years I had this one by the road, but it scared all the neighbors' dogs that were walking at night, so we moved it back some, but they eventually got used to it. It reminds me of the year I gave my mom a puppy, Belle Noel, for Christmas, and she popped out of the present just like that. Last year I created a few scenarios. This one is decorating the tree. So these pups have their lights getting ready to put on the tree. And this one is, if I can get in here, Docking Around the Christmas Tree, one of my favorite songs. And they all have their presents ready for each other. This one's playing with the hula hoops, which I hope more kids start doing. Getting some exercise and not just playing on their phones. This one's actually for Halloween, but hey, hot dogs are welcome anytime. And then this one's on a tractor. This reminds me of my grandfather who always drove his tractor, but it was orange, not green. And the new addition also this year is the poodle back there, bringing some gifts to somebody. And this dachshund's packing gifts on his own back. pretty convenient there. This is one of my favorites and one of my originals. He's a big toy soldier. And with the friend giving him a nice present. Okay. These are two labs, and if it shows up, yep, it does. They're under the kissing ball, and it says Merry Christmas, of course. Another lucky dog, and lucky boy or girl, or big boy or girl. More presents. Whole group of Santa Dachshunds. Set of 3 metal Dachshunds. And Rosie. And she seems to like these basset hounds, I think because they're about the same size. And they're wishing you happy holidays. And happy holidays. Another little Santa in his sled. This one's pulled by 3 reindeer. Another metal one. Here comes Sandy Claus. And since we live near the beach and Santa needs a place to vacation, we brought the beach here. And all of the Santa Dachshunds are vacationing at the beach. I had them placed better, but again, with having to hurry up and reset them after the wind knocked them over, I had to do the best I could, but not get too detailed. The left side. And here's the main part of the yard once again. So Rosie, Callie, McKinley, and Carla wish you all a wonderful new year and all the best in 2019.